Is that clear, Mercy?
Yes, sir.
All right, Elijah, loud and clear?
Yes, sir, of course, I'm hearing you.
Okay, then. Of course, it's time for everything under the sun, a time to be born, a time to go to school, a time when you need to serve your fatherland. That's the NYC. And of course, a time when you need to go out there and seek for that dream job of yours. This is the time for Pitch Yourself Battle of the Job Seekers with Abimbola Adewale. Of course, I am your host, and I do have two job applicants, two job seekers here. I have Jirgba Elijah. Did I get that right?
Yes, of course, sir.
Of
Jirgba.
course. Okay, thank you so much. And of course, I have Ibukun Mercy. Ibukun Mercy, did I get that right as well?
Very well, sir.
Okay, then let's go straight to Jirgba. It says here, Jirgba Elijah is a mathematics, computer science graduate with an extensive teaching experience spanning various educational institutions. His academic journey includes notable achievements such as obtaining a Nigerian Certificate in Education (NCE) and excelling in the Senior School Certificate Examination (SSCE) with a diverse work history encompassing roles as a class teacher, computer operator, and ICT ed. Jirgba demonstrates versatility and leadership. He has held key positions like labor master and exam officers, showcasing his organizational skills outside work. Jirgba enjoys reading, writing, and engaging in mathematical problem solving. His references attest to his professional integrity and competency. Jirgba, I like your profile.
Thank you, sir.
And of course, I officially want to welcome you to the Pitch Yourself and the Battle of the Job Seekers, episode 8. Let's go straight to Ibukun Mercy. Ibukun Mercy Oluwafunmilayo is a skilled mass communication graduate with a focus on journalism, equipped with strong organizational and technological abilities, with experience in media management, report writing, and event coordination. Ibukun showcases strategic thinking and effective teamwork. Proficient in Microsoft Office and social media platform, she excels in brand promotion and customer service. Her internship at Image Beauty Studio and roles at Laspotec, a press club, and Tile Toko community newspaper demonstrates her versatility in photography, journalism, and editorial tasks. Ibukun's passion and innovation and dedication to excellency makes her an asset to any organization. Ibukun Mercy, is that you?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us on the Pitch Yourself. I must confess that I am excited to have both of you on the platform today. I went through your resume, and I definitely can say that the man that has a solution mathematically should also be providing solution mathematically to the problem of the Nigerian economy as well. And of course, I'm also leaning on Mercy Ibukun, the lady that has an experience in journalism, on how to do what I'm doing better than I do. And she'll also be able to talk through and see if our journalism experience can create a solution to Nigerian economy as well. As it stands today, $1 to 1,678 naira. Unemployment 41%. We're still moving as a country. Guys, I want to welcome you to the job show, the Pitch Yourself. If you guys are ready, I'm aware that you are familiar with the rules of the game. It says you have 2 minutes per question. There are 5 questions, and the last question is the 6th one that we just added. And that question is going to be an assessment of each candidate. That means Jirgba Elijah, you have 2 minutes to access the competency of Ibukun Mercy. And of course, Ibukun Mercy, you also have 2 minutes to access the competency of Jirgba Elijah at the end of the show. So keep that in mind, that at the end of the 5 questions, you have a platform to talk about Ibukun Mercy and Elijah. We also talk about Jirgba competency as well. So what do we start with? Ladies first, I guess. All right. Ibukun Mercy, this is for you. It says, how has your education in mass communication prepared you for the challenges of the modern media landscape? Ibukun Mercy, did you hear that? How has your education in mass communication prepared you for the challenges in the modern media landscape? Your time starts now, Ibukun Mercy.
Thank you very much, sir. As you earlier introduced, I studied mass communication, and in mass communication, majorly journalism, which has to do with news gathering and reporting. And during my course of education while in school, we were not only trained writing and doing the classroom work, we were sent out into the field to gather news as well, to practicalize the work of journalism. So this, as a matter of fact, this time last year, I was given the task to cover the governorship election that happened in Lagos State last year. So that already has prepared me to prepare me for what is happening out there. I was able to face it, I was able to overcome it, and I came back to my editor, my chief editor, to deliver what I have. So I believe with this that I have been trained to do in school, when I get to the media houses out there as well, I can do better as journalist in training at the same time as the one that just completed the education.
Thank you so much. I like that. That was brief. We actually spent 53 seconds on that. Let's go straight to Jirgba Emmanuel. And this is your question, Jirgba Emmanuel. All right.
Elijah.
Thank you so much. I do apologize, Elijah.
Thank you, sir.
This is your question, Elijah, Jirgba Elijah. It says here, how has your background in mathematics influenced your approach to problem solving in the workplace? I'll take that again, and I need you, both of you, to please understand the questions. It is okay to always ask me to repeat. Please kindly understand the questions before you respond to those questions. And Jirgba Elijah, this is your question. It says, how has your background in mathematics influenced your approach to problem solving in the workplace? Your time starts now, Jirgba.
All right. Thank you very much for the opportunity, sir. As you earlier said, I studied mathematics and computer science from College of Education, Kasanala in Benue State. And when I was in school, a lecturer taught us a particular topic called mathematics methodology. And they brought about an idea of mathematics laboratory, which was the first time hearing such a thing. And we're asking how can mathematics related to anything laboratory? We thought maybe something like a science laboratory consists of works in chemistry, physics, and biology. So he now brought the idea of mathematics laboratory, which we were so much confused. So he now told us that there's something called, we have moved away from abstract way of learning. He brought an idea of a cautionary, which is something that you can cut a particular plank of wood into pieces and then paint them in such a way that they will give you different sections, which you can be able to come into the class and able to explain it by introducing a lesson to the children, or a little child that have not started learning anything concerning addition with that particular plank of wood, and the child will understand you better. And then not only that, he brought an idea of some things we've been playing around with it in the school, which I thought is just a mere games, like playing of cars. So we were using cars to play with it, but we didn't know that this is actually something that we can make use of it in the school to enhance our teaching effectively. So all these things, we were going around the street trying to get bottle covers in order to bring it to the school and able to use this thing to provide an instructional material which can aid us when we are teaching children. So in my academic background, I was able to study and equipped with a lot of things that foster my teaching experience anywhere I go, and able to teach effectively without having issues.
Thank you so much. I do like that, and I'm really banking on giving us some mathematical solutions to unemployment as well. This is your question, Ibukun Mercy. Can you provide an example of a project experience from your time at the Polytechnic that demonstrates your proficiency in communication and media related tasks? I'll say that again in Ibukun Mercy. It says, can you provide an example of a project or experience from your time at the Polytechnic that demonstrates your proficiency in communication and media related tasks? Your time starts now, Ibukun Mercy.
Thank you so very much, sir. While in school, aside from journalism, I am also a professional photographer, and that also is related to my course of study, journalism. So I can as well be called a portrait photographer, at the same time a photojournalist. So while in school, I carried out a lot of projects for my department, most especially for Teletoko newspaper and Gazelle magazine, which we produced, the community newspaper and magazine we produced while in school. I served as the photo editor as well for my press club while in school, and we organized and carried out events like town gown events where we have the attendance of Mr. Odion of Modium Communication, a PR organization, and we have the likes of Mr. Lekon from Punch newspaper. So I did the coverage of that. I have them in my CV as well. And also we also did back to school organized by the school. All of these events organized by departments while I was in school were covered by me. I did the photo coverage of this event, and I have them documented in photo book. And as a matter of fact, during my final year project, I did a 40 by 45 inches photo frame for my department, a very big one for my department, which is right there on the wall for everyone to see that this is a project done by one of the students, which happens to be me and my other partner. So these are projects that I did. And while I was in school as well, this period was used to gather experience. I went out with my press members and we did so many coverage. Majorly, I served my department and my school as a photographer, a photojournalist, and photo editor.
Thank you so much. I did appreciate that. When you have a skill that you can definitely showcase at the photography is one skill that definitely you will be confident enough that you can never go broke, because when you do and you have a camera, you should be able to make ends meet. Thank you so much for sharing that deep thought with us, Ibukun Mercy. Let me go back to the man himself, Jirgba Elijah. Elijah, this is for you. Can you discuss a specific project or accomplishment from your time at the College of Education that showcases your skills and ability? I'll take that again, Elijah. He says, can you discuss a specific project or accomplishment from your time at the College of Education that showcases your skills and ability? Your time starts now, Elijah.
Okay, sir. When I was in the College of Education in Katsina, I didn't take any of my lecturers' assignments for granted. I was able to make sure that all the assignments given to me were done. And with that, I was able to do a lot by these kind of examples. Sometimes when you go out looking for recharge card, bottle covers, people looked at you as what a madman walking on the street. But we know where we were going. Sometimes when you are trying to tell somebody, please, can you shift your leg? I want to pick this bottle cover. Asking what's happening with these children. I think these children at the school from College of Education here, what are they doing with this? To an extent that people begin to seize their recharge cards because they don't know what specifically what we want to use it for. They were thinking that we're using this thing to make money. They didn't know that it was an assignment given to us. So we were going out and up and out doing this thing. Sometimes early in the morning, before 5:30, we are out so that we can go and check in the market square and pick those things so that we can come and get things done or complete our assignment. And with that, I was able to graduate in that department that people were finding difficult because many were thinking that it is a joking matter. They were not serious. So they don't want to go out. They think maybe they will go and pay money to someone to get those things and come and do that. But we don't do that. I and my friend, early in the morning before market closes, we go there and pick. Early in the morning the following day, we go there and pick orders. So we were able to pass this particular course with a very good grade. I passed with excellent A. So I used that in to achieve a lot of things when I came out of the school. My first year, where I started my teaching job, I was able to handle up to 3 classes, mathematics. And a school where children were finding mathematics difficult, some they don't even want to hear mathematics. But because of the little things, I was doing as if we are joking. I bring out bottle covers, I bring out card, I bring out this thing. Every child was like, but mathematics is very simple. It's very simple. But they didn't know that it was from the idea and what I've learned from the school by using these things to able to pass knowledge across to them that they think mathematics was very simple. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Elijah. If I may ask, the bottle covers, how did you resolve, what did you use the bottle covers for?
Bottle covers are used when you are teaching children and you are talking about multiples of numbers. Multiples of numbers. You can place them 2, 2, 2, 2. Then you leave the first one, add 2, 2 to the following one. The second number will give you a multiple of 2, which is 4. And we add another 4 to that, it will give you a multiple of another 4, which is 8. And that gives you multiples of numbers. And children get to understand this faster than putting it on the table, on the board for them.
All right. So that's a good one. I will definitely come to back. Ibukun may say this is for you. How do you stay updated on the latest trend and development in mass communication, and how do you incorporate them into your work?
Thank you. Thank you very much for that question, sir. I belong to sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, sir. I have social media handles where I get updated on things that happen around me, and also as a professional photographer, it is ideal for me to have followers. To have people that I look up to, that I follow in the industry. So I have the likes of Olagibre Visuals. I have the likes of T.Y. Bello. I have the likes of Sophia in England. These are people, and many of them. I have the likes of Rare Magic Studio that I look up to, that I follow, to know the latest in the industry and how I can also put that into my skill and to upskill myself.
Thank you so much. I got that exactly 2 minutes. Jirgba, Elijah, this is for you. How do you plan to leverage your mathematical expertise in a field that may not traditionally require it, such as communication or media? I'll take that again. How do you plan to leverage your mathematical expertise in a field that may not traditionally require communication or media? Did you understand that?
So take it again, just once more.
Okay. How do you plan to leverage your mathematical expertise that may not traditionally require communication or media? Meaning, how do you intend to bring your mathematical skills to play that does not require you bringing communication or media skills together with it?
Okay, so unlike Like mathematics not coming. In fact, I'm looking at mathematics without using mathematics in media or using mathematics. Sorry, can you come back? Just reframe the question a bit for me. Because I want to get something right.
Yeah, these questions are sent in by HR practitioners. I'm also kind of looking at the questions that this sounds like a killer question, but it's okay. You should be able to crack this. How do you plan to leverage? How do you plan to leverage your mathematical expertise in a field that do not require communication or media?
Okay, sir. I can do this in this way. In mathematics, there are graphical representations that are needed to explain details more than using verbal communication, like sectorial angles, like percentages, and many more. So if in communication one may tend not to understand a particular thing very well, I may talk about something. This example: 3 children are to share a cake in a ratio of 1:2:3 according to their age. And you may ask a child, what is the quantity of the cake to be given to the little child? The child may not understand in that aspect, but when you break it by drawing a chart and then portioning this cake into 3 different sections, these children can be able to say, okay, this particular cake goes to my little sister and this one goes to this person graphically, and that doesn't need any communication. But mathematically, the child will get it in fractions and pick it according to how they get
it. You finally cracked that, right? Thank you so much, Elijah. You see why I used to have, from a family of 4, I used to have another brother that I actually call him Pythagoras theory.
Wow.
Even if you are talking about unemployment, talking about food at home, he likes to apply mathematics to solve simple move food on the table. So I do understand that mathematicians are great people. Ibukun Mercy, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ibukun Mercy, this is for you. What unique perspective do you bring to the table as a mass communication graduate, and how does it differentiate you from the candidates with different backgrounds? I'll take that again. That's a very good one. It says, what unique perspective do you bring to the table as a mass communication graduate, and how does it differentiate you from candidates with different backgrounds? Your time starts now, Ibukun Mercy.
Thank you so very much, sir. As a mass communication graduate, I am also a computer literate, and I have basic skills in Microsoft Office. I can use my Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel. You'll be surprised, Excel. Yes, Excel is accountant, is majorly used in the account sector. So I can navigate around Excel, Microsoft Excel to an extent. I may not be a professional in it, but this is actually an exceptional attribute for me, which will help me to even work with somebody that is not in my line of profession. So you, as someone who needs an assistant or who needs somebody that can help you in that area, I can work in that aspect as well. So aside being a mass communicator and a journalist, I am also skilled in photography. So I can work around that space. So not only will I write for you and help you, at the same time I can help you in your photograph and other things that has to do with media and social media. And also I was taught PR. We did PR while we were in school. So this PR alone helps in, we have human management and we have industrial management. So I can, like I mentioned in my resume, that I have a brand that I manage. I even manage for individuals as well. So as a managed brand, I manage individuals. This were what I got trained in when I was in school as also a PR personnel. So these are what can help me. All these attributes within mass communication has helped me and have equipped me to prepare me for what I may get out there when I get to the labor market.
Fantastic. I like the part of the PR you manage a brand. My question is, please come and manage the job show. All right, then let me go back to Jiva Elijah. This is your question, Jiba. It says, in what ways do you believe your education in mathematics gives you a competitive edge over candidates from different academic backgrounds? I'll take that again. In what ways do you believe your education in mathematics gives you a competitive edge over candidates from different academic backgrounds? Your time starts now, Jiva.
Thank you for the question, sir. My mathematics has helped a lot of children in these areas. They believe I had it's not from what I impact to them, but I believe by what assessment, what people that have assessed me, and not just that, what is the outcome. Unlike last year, something happened to me. I was at home. I didn't believe that taking these children, I have been doing a lot into them. A parent get me a call that, where are you? I said, I'm at home. He said, okay, my husband wants to talk to you. I said, okay. I was thinking that maybe the husband wants to quarrel or have an issue. You know, school issue. Sometimes parents may stand up because of the cash they are giving out and not seeing anything in their children. So the father now said he wants to say thank you for 3 good examinations outside that his son took and was able to emerge in all of them. So he wants to say thank you, and also I should send my account number for him to send me a recharge card, which I was thinking is a small amount of money. I received up to 10,000 naira instantly. Then not only that, a consultant of my former school came to me that I have been doing wonderfully well in my school, so he wants me to go and take another place where they will pay me better than where we are now. And I said, but you are the one consulting us here. Did you want me to leave here and go to another place? He said, I have been seeing the wondrous job I've been doing in this school, and the pay is not up to what I'm supposed to be paid in this school. So please, if I can do that, I should give me a call. I do that, and now I am in a different place of work. Presently, I am in my school premises talking to you because I came to administer mock examination for those aspiring for National Common Entrance Examination.
Thank you so much for that elaborate answer. And my question, the 5th question, goes to Mercy. Mercy, this is for you. How do you navigate the intersection of traditional media practices and emerging digital platforms in your approach to communication and storytelling? The question is simple. How do you navigate the traditional media emerging into the digital platform in your approach to communication? How do you bring the old media to the digital world in the present communication media world? The questions starts now.
Thank you so very much, ma. And very much, sir. We know the world is evolving now, and we have the emergence of the new media, where we have the use of social media and social media to promote not only our business, also everything that happens in the world. And new media has always been helping us. Even the traditional media, they have adopted the use of new media. We now have online radios, we have online newspapers and all of that. So this as well can also be used personally to promote myself, at the same time to promote wherever I'm working and whoever I'm working for. Even if I get a space to work in a newspaper organization, I may not be behind. I will not be behind working as maybe a printer or whatever, or ordinary editor within the media house. I can also work as media editor on the social media handles within the organization. So using the new media that we have, the social media handles and everything we have, we can promote traditional media, and this also is something I can leverage on to promote wherever I find myself.
All right, thank you so much. The new media has come to stay, and I'm hoping that the traditional media practice will definitely fit in into what we have now. This is your question, Jiba. How do you communicate the value of your mathematical skills to potential employers who may not fully understand their relevance in their respective industry? I'll take that again. Please come with me. How do you communicate the value of your mathematical skills to potential employers who may not fully understand their relevance in their respective industry? Your time starts now.
Thank you very much, sir. Yesterday, I was in my friend's office, and we're discussing something concerning mathematics. Many people left mathematics, or many ignore mathematics. That is difficult, and they are facing a lot. Somebody jumped into transport system, and then he bought a lot of cars and put on the road, employed people, and then he, without knowing what is the income, what will be the expenditure, he just put them on a salary of 100,000 without knowing what is going to come in. So he started paying with what he has in his pocket. He started using that money to make payments by amount per amount, and nothing was coming in. This present time, he is paying half salary because he does not use mathematical skill in applying it to know what exactly will be the income before knowing what he will pay. So I was telling my friend and advising that these are such people that do not want to take mathematics serious, and then they are facing, even though they have money. You are supposed to start a salary in such a way that when your business keep growing, from there the increment will come in, not by starting and not doing it in the end of the thing. So that's another thing I learned from there.
All right. All right, 1 minute, 30 seconds. Thank you so much for giving that thought. And remember, I did, before we started this, at the beginning of the show, I did explain to both of you that the 6 questions will come in as the debate questions. And this is a new input into the show. And it means that Elijah, Mercy, you will have 2 minutes to explain to the world why you are definitely the best fit for any employer. In other words, why you are better than Elijah. And of course, Elijah will tell us why you think you are better, the best pitch than Mercy. And this is your question. Mercy, I will start with you. Remember, this question is a debate one that you need to compare your skills and ability to Jiba Elijah. It's a debate, so you have to come out very strong and itemize your skills, that you feel that it's definitely better than Elijah. Mercy, are you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the question, Mercy?
Yes, sir.
You have heard Elijah spoke, and I've also heard you. Elijah, I've also heard you. So you need to now tell us why you think you are better for any employer to pick you before they even consider Elijah. It's a debate, 2 minutes debate. All right, this is your question. In what way does your proficiency in media management and journalism surpass Jiba Elijah expertise in teaching and educational leadership? I'll take that again. Mercy, in what ways does your proficiency in media management and journalism surpass Jiba Elijah expertise in teaching and educational leadership? Take the floor.
Thank you, sir. Let me officially say it, Mr. Elijah. Nice meeting you, sir. And to start with, everything we do is mass communication. Am I still on?
You are on.
Hello?
Please go ahead. Yes, we are
All
on.
right. Everything has to do with mass communication. So I would employ Mr. Elijah to first of all give a bow to mass communication. A part of the question was asked, and you were asked how you can communicate, how you can actually teach your mathematics without the use of communication. And you mentioned the use of chat, the use of putting things together, drawing and all of that. That in itself is communication. So you have just used mass communication there. Without you talking, we have verbal communication. So without you saying anything, you have just communicated to those children. So communication does not have to do with you talking alone. It has to do with your expression, your body language, and anything you can use to pass a message. As long as the message has been passed, you have communicated. So mass communication is the word. Like communication is the word in itself. Without communication, so even in this present age now, present as what the world is going into, we have the use of AI now. We may not have physical class again in future world. So I can say, okay, well, even the online class, it is individuals that will be behind it. But then communication, the media will do everything for you. So mass communication is a strong one that you need to understand. You are a very sound person in your line of profession, which I must commend. But then you need to understand that communication is key. Everything you do, you adopt the use of communication. I, as a journalist, we don't do calculation, but then there's a part of mass communication that we did business reporting. So we report business, we do some of little addition, subtraction, percentage and all of that. So we did it. But everything leverage on communication. So communication is key, sir, and I want you to understand that even in your profession, you need communication. You need the media, you need everything that mass communication can produce and can provide for you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mercy. You have heard it, Elijah, that you need to take a bow. Mercy said you need to take a bow. Yeah. Thank you, Mercy. If he doesn't take a bow, I'll make sure that he takes a bow before he leaves the show today. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. All right, then. Let's go to the man himself. And this is your question. It's very simple. You need to distinguish yourself from journalism and tell us why mathematicians are definitely better than journalists. And this is your question. How does your expertise teaching? How does your extensive teaching experience and leadership role in educational institution distinguish you from Ibukun's Mercy's background in journalism? I'll take that again. Remember, it's a 2-minute debate. How does your extensive teaching experience in mathematics distinguish you from Ibukun's Mercy's background in journalism? Please give us the statistics. Your time starts now.
Thank you very much. Ibukun Mercy, thank you very much for your opinion or for what you have said concerning me. My own is that, sir, even when she was talking about making a frame picture for the school, I believe that she must have taught something concerning perimeter of a triangle or a rectangle. That could be in a rectangle or in a rectangular form. And if the length of one of them is not equal, she will not be able to get the right thing. Thank God that she even made mention that even in journalism, they have a lot of things that have to make use of addition and subtraction and the rest. If you go into a newspaper, you will see the percentage of this population, this particular one, and all these things are mathematics. And even though we are not talking about mathematics, in education, there is what is called teaching. Whatever that she's talking here or she's putting on the platform or trying to explain herself, distinguishing herself from me, it's all from teaching experience. If she was not taught those things, she can't be able to do anything. She cannot say anything from here. So those things were taught, and that is the area of education. So in everything that we do, even the food that we eat, there is mathematics involved. Your movement involves mathematics. Everything concerning your life is mathematics. The time that we're supposed to come here was given. If you're not calculated very well, you may come late. So everything about this is mathematics. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Elijah. And this is the final one. Why do you think an employer of labor should employ you? You have 1 minute.
In the area of specialization, I specialize in mathematics and computer, and I read education. I do a lot in education. If you employ me, I can be able to gain more students. I can be able to unite the teachers together, because most of the times we discover that in a school, every term teachers leave schools. Why? Because of lack of integrity. I can handle that. And I'm sure I can increase the population of the school drastically by the approach I will bring into the school.
Thank you so much. Ibukun, that question goes to you. Why do you think an employer of labor should consider you for employment?
Thank you, sir. I'm a mass communicator, a journalist, at the same time a professional photographer, and presently I'm running a training in data analysis. Data analysis, that is more or less like investigative reporting or journalism. So I also have additional skills, interpersonal communication skills. I have writing skills, communication skills, teamwork spirit, and all of that. So with all of this and my present training, the one I'm running presently, I believe I am getting equipped and empowered to work in any organization that I may fit in, that I may find myself.
Thank you so much. I must say that I'm really impressed. Of course, it should be said that being a mathematician or a journalist, we all need each other to survive in this present world. If you do not know 10 plus 10, and you definitely knows 10 naira plus 10 naira, I think it's a good one. You know, as long as you can count money, if you can count the figure, if you can count the money, it's definitely a good one. Of course, there are soft skills. One of the most powerful soft skills for job seekers to possess is communication skills, and that skills is very powerful because it comes to relational. We call it relational marketing, and if you do not have that communication skills in the present job seeking world, then you might need to have a rethink as well. Kudos to you guys, you did well, and I'm definitely impressed with your skills. You know how you pitch yourself to employers of labor, and of course you must know that this episode will be published. Will definitely be edited and be published on all platforms, and we are calling on all employers of labor to do consider Mercy Ibukun or Jirgba Elijah for an employment. And when you do, please kindly let us know. In case you need their contact, we will definitely give out their contacts to any employer of labor that is interested in either Ibukun Mercy or Elijah. One question again, Elijah, where do you live? What area are you? What salary are you looking for? And what kind of job are you looking for?
Okay, I live in Abuja, precisely Apo.
What job and what salary?
My profession is, I love teaching job. And in fact, I like imparting knowledge to children, especially in mathematics. Presently, I am still trying to see how when a child excels in mathematics, it's a joyful thing for me, because many are running away from mathematics. So if I got a job that I can be able to handle children mathematics, and then I'll get paid well, like let's say 150,000, 200,000, I'm very okay. I can take care of myself and my children.
Okay, fantastic. And I also want to inform you that please kindly create an online platform where you can teach mathematics. I have two clients there that want you to take their kids on mathematics. At the moment you have an online platform where you can teach mathematics, please do let us know. We'll definitely connect you with one or two clients. Ibukun Mercy, what
Yes,
job are you
sir.
Thank you,
looking
sir.
for and what salary range are you looking for?
I so much love management. So management together, I can use my skills together with my photography skills, brand management and individual management as well, consultancy as a matter of fact. So I can work in that aspect. I can work as a photo editor, work in the photo in media houses, in a photo studio or as internship. So I'm looking out to companies, to individuals, to brands that want to get promoted, where I can also serve as an intern and where I can help them produce good results in their brands and as individuals, individual management and brand management as well, using my photography skills and other skills that I have. And I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria, and the salary range that I'm looking out for is within 150, 200.
All right, then you guys have so many things in common. 150, 200, 150, 200. It's fine. Being a mathematician or a journalist that wants to be in a management position. Thank you so much, Jiba Elijah, and of course, Ibukun Mercy. The rules is simple. We put this episode together. Of course, we put it on all our platforms. Then it is time for you to inform your family and friends to keep to watch and vote for the best pitch candidates on this episode. The idea behind giving out 33,000 minimum wage is just to support uh, you. Whoever comes with the highest vote will definitely have the access to that 33,000. It is a medium that will say, you know what, we support your job hunting and want to see that you win as you go on in life. So we'll definitely upload this tomorrow and you can start voting for Jiba Elijah or Ibukun Mercy. By Sunday, we collect that count. And of course, by Monday, we announce whoever has the highest votes in this episode. And that's all we definitely can take on the show today. A big thank you to Jiba Elijah, and of course, Ibukun Mercy. This program is open up for sponsorship more. We do have one or two sponsors that gives out the minimum wage, and of course, we are seeking for more partnership with any individual or corporations that wish to support unemployment and give hope to job seekers out there in Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, and of course, the whole world. Thank you, guys. Uh, do you have a question quickly for me in 30 seconds? A comment, question, Elijah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please go ahead.
You
Okay, sir.
said you were going to make Mr. Elijah bow to mass communication.
No,
At the same time, you said the
Sorry.
part when you said we should create a media platform where you can take mathematics online. That is the adoption of mass media. So
Leave that alone. Leave that alone.
it should pay for that as well.
That's where my question is coming from.
Okay.
You know, mathematics students, mathematics people, mathematics teachers are very serious-minded persons. In fact, it was when I came onto this platform that I was able to even create other platforms for communication. So this one that Ibukun Mercy is already there, and then she has been a mass communicator. I am looking at the people that she will have following on her channels. Then what is going to happen with me? Because this is just, I'm just starting, and she's very far away from me. So what
It's
do I
okay.
do?
Okay.
It's okay. The what you can do is, I'm sure you have family and friends that you can talk to, and you can give them the link of the episode. Let them just click on your name. Don't be intimidated by a journalist that has uh, thousands, millions of followers. You never can tell. You
Okay.
might definitely all those students that you have asked them to pick bottle covers. You can as well tell them, you know what, go online and start dropping my my
It's
name.
all right, sir. It's all right, sir.
My name. So